Yes, may I be connected with Dr. David Hayward's room, please? No, thank you. Wait. Yes, I would like to leave a message. Would you please tell Dr. Hayward that his evening appointment has been confirmed? Thank you.
Poison?
Without a doubt.
Alice is carrying poison in her medical bag? That can't be routine.
Well, I have to admit, I was a little surprised myself.
Was it lethal?
Oh, I would say so. Given in the right dosage, it would topple even the healthiest specimen.
Man, I was truly hoping it wouldn't be this.
But you did suspect it. You took the substance without her knowledge, and you had me analyze it.
I know, but I was hoping that Alex was who she said she was, and that my brother had sounder judgment.
Let's be clear about something here. Just because Alex had a vial of poison in her bag doesn't prove anything.
I realize that. I need solid evidence that she tried to kill my brother.
All right, how are you gonna get it?
The autopsy. She didn't want to perform. Now we know why.
You think she poisoned Dimitri.
An autopsy will answer that once and for all.
Well, it's a bit late for that, don't you think?
No. My brother's gonna get an autopsy. And you're gonna help me. Right now.
You've got the wrong guy, Edmund. Pathology is not my area. In fact, it's the last field of medicine that I would have chosen.
You're the only one with the expertise to get what needs to be done
All right,
done.
That's irrelevant, okay? If Alex refused to allow the autopsy the first time around, what makes you think that she's going to agree to exhuming his body now?
I'm not gonna ask Alex.
Okay, fine. Then you'll need a court order.
I'm not gonna get that either. Taking the shortcut.
Shortcut? I'm not sure I like the sound of that. You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. Now please, help me find out what Alex has got covered up.
Simply everyone has asked me if you were going to be there, and, well, I blushed to tell you that I fibbed a little, and I said yes.
Oh, dear.
I mean, after all, darling, you are the jewel in the crown of Pine Valley society. Well, I mean, you must know that. And it's going to be a wonderful event. For instance, all the fat ladies will be there. Tiffany, that's PHAT, Preserving Historical Architectural Treasures.
Oh, I get it.
And, of course, Lurleen Tutwiller, the mayor's wife, wouldn't miss it.
I detest that bald-faced social climber.
Oh, and my dear friend Erica Kane's going to be there. Hi, Erica.
Hi.
Erica Kane is your dear friend?
Well,
Tell me, is it true, did she have her face healed in South America? Because I read somewhere that she's actually wearing an elaborate mask.
oh, well, I never betray the confidence of a close friend. But if you really want to know, I heard that this doctor that she went to was incredible.
Mrs. Green, we're ready for your facial.
Oh, yes. Let me look at my book, Marion. I'll get back to you.
Oh, Tiffany, I want a facial as well, okay?
No way, Mrs. Chandler. Only one facial at a time.
Erica, darling, would you save my life?
All right, Marion, sure, if I can.
Brunch tomorrow at the Chandler Mansion.
Oh, Marion, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm free. I'll have to check my book.
Oh, please, darling, you simply have to come. For Stuart. You see, he desperately wants to get into the Society of the Preservation of Historical Architectural Treasures.
Oh, you mean the PHAT Society, the PHAT PHAT Society. Stuart wants to join that?
Yes, it's been his fondest wish for ever so long, and he's done so much to help them over the years, and he's never really been thanked for it.
Oh.
So I'm throwing this event so he can get the recognition that he so richly deserves.
I see.
And the creme de creme of Pine Valley Society will be there. But of course, it wouldn't be the same without you.
All right, Marion, all right. I will do that because it means so much to Stuart.
Oh, it does. Oh, darling, believe me, it does. Thank you.
Sure.
Telling you, men get all the breaks.
They do, huh?
Look at that old dog, Palmer Cortland. Dumps a perfectly fine wife, and before the divorce is even out there, he's hooked up with Vanessa Bennett. It's humiliating to poor Opal. And she won't find a husband so soon. Women never do.
Maybe Opal isn't looking.
Still reeling, huh? Oh, hi, Opal, honey. How are you?
I'm just fine, thanks.
Opal? Well, why don't you just mind your own marriage? I am so sorry that you had to hear that.
Oh, honey, forget it. It doesn't matter. As long as Palmer is with that she-dog, I'm gonna have a big sign that says, "Kick me," stuck on my posterior.
Don't you dare.
I just heard about Palmer and Vanessa. I can't believe it. How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm fine, except everybody asking me how I'm holding up. I mean, what do I care about that mangy old hyena? She can have him. I hope she enjoys his long toenails in bed at night.
Oh, Opal, you don't have to pretend with us. I mean, obviously you're upset.
Well, I'm not upset. Well, not about Palmer. I am worried about Petey, though.
Petey?
Well, now that he's got himself a new wife, what is to keep him from going back to court and trying to get more time with Petey?
Well, look, if that's what you're really worried about, I don't think Vanessa's the kind of woman that's going to want a child around.
Yeah, but as long as the honeymoon lasts, I mean, she is going to have to let him call all the shots. I would not be surprised to see her show up in court dressed as Mary Poppins. And if the judge is a man and of a certain age, he's going to buy her phony baloney act.
Opal, not at all. I agree with Janet. I mean, Vanessa's gonna want Palmer all to herself. And if she does get sneaky, we have a secret weapon.
We do?
What secret weapon?
Well, David Hayward. I'll just get him to go to court and tell the judge exactly what kind of a mother Vanessa is.
Since when does David Hayward owe you any favors?
Doc, you gotta help me. You're the only person I can count on to get the evidence
I'm
against
sorry,
Alex.
Edmund. I'm not about to start exhuming bodies during my spare time. In case you've forgotten, it is illegal. I could go to jail or worse, lose my license to practice medicine.
Your name won't come up. I will assume full legal responsibility.
Are you really willing to go to jail just to get the goods on Dr. Devane?
How can I not? Every time this woman feeds me a story and I start to believe her, I catch her in another lie. Now, why did she not tell me she was a doctor, unless she had something to hide?
That's a good question.
And then Dimitri's on this plane. She said, oh, he just died of a sudden aneurysm. He was perfectly healthy before that. And then when I corner her, she goes, oh, he had a fatal brain disease. And she was treating him.
A prion disease, yeah. Which, by the way, if it is a lie, was a brilliant choice. Most doctors are unfamiliar with it.
You said this poison can kill a person?
If administered in large doses, yes.
What about small doses gradually? Could it fool Dimitri that he had a brain disease?
I can't say for certain, okay? But I would guess that, yes, it is possible.
Is the Alex you know capable of such a thing?
The Alex I know is capable of justifying anything that she sets her mind to.
Then I need an autopsy. To find the truth, even though it's going to cause my family so much more pain.
Now, what are you saying? She's wormed her way into your family's heart?
Yeah. There's people who find a connection to Dimitri and her. And Jillian. There's a special bond with Jillian and Alex. It's going to be especially hard on her.
Poor Jillian. Admit it, Edmund. For a second there, you forgot who you were dealing with.
I know exactly who I'm dealing with. I know you don't care about my brother Diane, or my family. But I do know you're gonna help me because of your feelings for her.
What feelings are those?
I don't know exactly. I don't know, but I saw the way she just treated you. You don't let a woman dismiss you just like that.
Well, as I said earlier, we had a run-in a few years back.
What'd she do to you, Doc?
There's nothing she could do to me. Not a woman like that.
Did she get to you? Personally? No. I don't know what it was, but she got to you. And what better way to get to her than by proving she's a murderer?
Look, Edmund, I would love to see Dr. Devane cut down to size.
All right, then help me.
I can't. And it's not because I don't care about what happened to your brother. It's because it's none of my business. So I'm sorry. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm late for some plans I have
So you're
this
just gonna let her get away with it? You're gonna let her win, just like she won over you?
She did not win over me.
You know, frankly, I don't care what went down with the two of you. All I know is you and me together, we can nail Alex. We can nail her, it'll benefit both of us.
Edmund, you're not thinking clearly here. What do you want me to do? You want me to, perform an autopsy where? Right here in the mausoleum? With what?
No,
a crowbar?
No, you don't understand. No, listen, I can get a court order for a postmortem to prove that she poisoned my brother. Now, in order to do that, I need a tissue sample from Dimitri, and I need it analyzed. And I promise you, your name won't come up.
You just need me to analyze a tissue sample.
Yeah. But I also need you to extract the sample.
We have to be careful how we go about this.
Absolutely.
I mean, if the body is tampered with in any way, it could compromise the results of the subsequent autopsy.
All right. What about poison in a hair sample? Could we just use hair?
Yes, we can. But we should get some fingernail clippings, too. Are you sure you want to do this?
I don't have any choice. Let's do it quicker.
I'd love to know why you think David would do us any favors.
Well, isn't it obvious? Why do you think?
We give up.
Well, do I have to remind you that David was driving the night that we ran into the truck and almost ruined my life and my livelihood?
Well, honey, I thought you kind of let all that stuff go.
Well, I have. But that doesn't mean that I can't get some use out of it, especially if it means helping you.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate it, and I hope it didn't come to that.
No, I'm sure that it won't. But you do know where to reach me, just in case Palmer acts up.
You going out of town again?
Just a business trip. Actually, I'm going to publicize the launching of our website.
I heard. That's so great. The Galmorama website that's going to sell enchantment products.
It certainly is. We're going to be even richer.
And more famous.
That's the whole point, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Imagine Opal, have a website. I guess the millennium really has arrived. Thank you, honey. You are the best. You know, whenever I'm feeling down, I know I can always count on you for a good laugh.
Oh. Bye-bye, Opal. Bye, Janet. David? David? Where are you?
Well, I'm here at the Galmorama. Where are you?
Opal?
Yeah, I called you at home, but I got your machine. Where'd you go?
Oh, I went to the Valley Inn.
Well, what? I mean, did you get hungry?
Well, I remembered that I had to tend to some affairs.
Oh. Well, listen, I won't keep you. I was just wondering, did you get an invite to Marion's brunch she's holding tomorrow out in the Chandler Terrace?
Ah, yes, yes.
Well, I don't get it. I didn't get my invite.
Oh, well, Opal, I'm sure that's just an oversight. You know Marion loves you.
Well, it is in honor of the fat ladies, and I mean, you know, I'm a fat lady from way back.
Of course you are. Look, I'm just sure that Marion assumes you're going to attend. Why don't we go together?
All right. Careful, man. Just careful. It's hooked. Okay. Got it? All right. You ready? All right, just easy. Lay it down.
I think we'll start right about here. Do the least damage.
All right, wait a minute, Edmund. You better take a moment and prepare yourself for what you're going to see here. What's under this lid no longer looks like Dimitri. Even with embalming, decomposition will have begun.
Forgive me, Dimitri. Let's do it quick.
You have to hope if you're going to believe. And you have to believe if you're going to live. Oh my God.